What is up, everybody? Master Darkpoi Gaming. I am Darkpoi, and welcome to the channel. This is episode 3 of my Road to Champion. I was off for a few days because I was getting my practice in for the doubles tournament for the month of August for the GDG Discord. I was really enjoying that, trying to get myself together. Unfortunately, while getting warmed up and trying to get myself together, I lost some multiplayer rounds. That's okay, we're gonna pick up right where we left off, and hopefully we'll be able to get some better results. Let's go ahead and get into it. I like to use multiplayer as a warm-up because it puts more emphasis on trying to play good disc golf right out the gate. It's something that I like to do. It's not the best choice when I'm trying to make it to champion, but whenever I'm doing my tournaments, whenever I'm participating in a tournament, I like to use that because it kind of makes it more real. So, you know, it's kind of a situation, you know, it just is what it is. All right, first shot off the tee here. I like to go with the captain. It is far. If the shot is bad, it could go up the hill real far. So I don't like to push it too hard. You can go forehand or you can go backhand flex. If you go backhand flex, then that's what's going to most likely push you up the hill. So depending on if you want to go ace run or if you want a safer play, nice. Will dictate on which way you go, at least for me. There is backhand plays where you can bounce up over to the basket. I see a lot of people do it. I've done it myself. So it's like, on that hole, I feel like it's just kind of to each their own. All right, let's see if I can nab an ace, yeah? Thinking with that win, we don't want to give it really any Anheuser at all. I'm going to favor the Heiser side just a little bit. Come on back, come on back. Nice! Let's go! Starting it off right. All right. Yeah. I did not play very well, or at least not well enough for me. I feel like I let my teammate down. We played okay, you know. The way our team is set up for this doubles tournament, you know, Virginia Slim is like the much better player overall. So he's like our safe guy. You know, he goes for the shots that are, you know, consistent, that he can nail. And I'm supposed to run aces because I'm much better at running aces, and I make too many mistakes to be a consistent player. And I just couldn't hit any aces this weekend. I was really kind of like bummed out, but you know, this is the part of competition that I love. You know, next week I'm going to put in the extra effort to try to make sure that I get my ace lines down right, and hopefully I can produce some results for my team, you know? Alright, so here, all I really like to do is, I go light glide defender. You can go light glide driver. Rive works really well, but the objective is to go to the right of the rock on the ground here. If you're not to the right enough, you'll bounce down in front of the rock, and I don't want to be down there. And I'd rather be over here because this at least gives me a clean look at the eagle. Don't want to rush the putts. I've been putting well. I want to keep it like that. I don't want to ruin my ace. I tend to do that. All right. Need a little luck for this to be anything particular. You know, I've always wondered if I could just, like, throw a straight shot at it better. I don't really have a, like, accurate line that's, like, really consistent. So, instead of risking it and falling into the water, I might just opt for this. Just because my ace run for this hole is usually accurate extra glide warship. And I haven't played with one of those in a while. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh, tempting to go the ace run, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna play the flow, old flow, and I'm just gonna make sure that I get down by the basket and not get into OB. Watch it go in. Oh, that would have been wild to not particularly run for the ace. I usually throw the sapphire. I thought it was gonna roll down in the water. I usually throw the sapphire for the ace run. I always felt like the flow wasn't a better option, but look at that. That was close, yeah? Oh, man. Very good, very good. Nice. Let's keep the good play rolling. Oh, man. I really want to throw the bridge. That's my goal, is to get the bridge. But if I don't line it up right, I'll be short, and then I'll be OB. Oh, you'd think I'd learned my lesson by now. I'll tell you what, that's the second time that's happened to me. I'm curious to know if I can, with the right lineup, make it all the way over. I bet that would be sweet. I haven't figured that out yet, though. Go with the old Saint, gives it that turn fade. I keep making the bad decision and throwing forehand on that second shot when I go OB, and I gotta stop doing that because sometimes I fall down the hill there, and I hate that, man. Oh, still got the lead, though. Let's see if we can't pick up an eagle. I really want to throw my captain here, but I feel like it'll turn it over too much. Yeah, I think it would have turned it over too much. I might bounce into the wall. Yeah, bounce into the wall. Little far for eagle. At least for me. I do not want to throw my mid-range up there because I don't want it to hit the ground and go far away. So I'll just go putter play and take the birdie and be safe about it. Ooh. Big time ace chance. Eh? Come on, let's hit it. Ooh, I went through the sign. I've never been that close to the Mando and gone through the red tip of the sign. I either hit the tree or don't. But I'll take it. That's a victory. Okay. Let's get another one. Let's keep this train rolling. Hey, if y'all don't know, go check out my 1,000 subscriber special. We're still just a few subscribers short, but we're getting real close to that 1K marker. If you leave a comment on that video, you'll be entered into a chance to get a pretty cool prize pack. It's a glow pack from Lone Star Disc, a UV light, and a bag. So go check that out so you don't miss out. Oh, that's big wind, isn't it? I think I'm just gonna go with the Sapphire and give it a little extra anhyzer to fight the wind. I don't want to get stuck under the tree. I don't think I am. But we throw the heavy just in case. Alright, we got the birdie. Okay. I have an ace run, but I don't want to run it because it's too scary. You miss it and it goes way into the water. And I'm trying to get points. Alright, what do we have here? I think I gotta go with the FD1. It's been working recently. And even though I was throwing the mid-range down here for the ace run, I really like the FD1. The only downfall is that the wind is a little pushy. It can pick you up and kind of hit you off the logs into the water anyway, but I feel like it works pretty good. Doggies going crazy. The doggies going crazy. Oh, I think that's gonna be okay. Come on. Come on. Fade more, fade more, fade more. I don't know. Aww. That skip was 50-50. It could have gone either way. It is what it is. I ain't that mad. I really liked that throw. We want to keep it plenty clear of that water and hopefully get a skip off the ground just like that. All right. All right, hey, good skip up. Unfortunately, we went in the water, but hey, that's part of the game. All right, so for here, I like to go with a big backhand flex shot. It's risky because you can hit tree leaves, but if you do fight through, you can get a pretty good skip all the way down to a decent shot for the 2. This is looking okay. Might be too much. It was too much. All right, this is going to be risky, that's for sure. Headwind, 48 meters, lifted basket. I think I'm going to go right around here. Get in there. All right. Way to save the birdie. Let's go. Huh. Do I want to go? No, I think I'm going to go with my captain play here. The wind is going to be my friend. And it'll be okay. Perfect. All right. What do we got next? This is good. Hey, maintaining good, consistent play is something that I need to work on more. And I think that if I can just keep myself from getting emotionally involved with my throws, it'll be all right. So with that wind, I'm going to go with the FD1. And give it a little bit of Anheuser. That wind's going to be pushy. Oh, I wanted to get around that tree. Let's see. I think we're okay still. Go with the heavy putter. Play it real close to the tree here. Oh, too close. Oh, no. That might knock me out of the running to win the round, honestly. Get in there. All right. Ugh, not cool, not cool. Oh, all right. We're tied going into 8 and 9. Par 4, par 5. I dig it. So sometimes I hit this little benchy thing that's right here in front of me, and I hate that. But if we can get through here nice, it'll be all right for the 2. Huh. Let's go. Rainmaker. Aim down. It's heavy, so the full send shouldn't put me too far. Ooh. Very close. Very close. All right, who's gonna win? Are we gonna get a playoff, a tie? What's up? Oh, I guess no playoff. That's my real life brain popping into video game land. Let's not mess this throw up. Don't you hit that little thing. And don't go OB. Stop. Yeah! Yes! Half a disc. Let's go. We need this thing to fade correctly. Otherwise, we fall into OB. This is looking okay. I like it. I like my chances here. Yeah! Winning it on an eagle. What's 31-8-30 gonna do? I think he fell OB. The mini-map looks like he fell OB. Oh, to win it on 9 and for it to be this hole, that's awesome. Yeah, all right. All right, here we go. Let's get another one, yeah? That's 2 wins in a row on this one, plus we had the win from the last one. That's 3. Can I get a 5 in a row? That would be awesome. All right, we got Mark 13, Sniffers, and Roper. Let's get with this wind, we gotta be careful because you can, I can, often not throw the correct line. We're throwing into the wind, so we gotta give it a little extra ante. But it should be okay. Okay, so now we have the wind to carry us, alright? I'm gonna down disc with the heavy, and I'm just gonna go with a little bit more than normal. Whoo, that was close. It's alright, I'll take the par there. That's her, I'll take the birdie. That's fine. Alright, so I go forehand, Old Saint. I like the way that it turns and fades, even with the wind. Usually holds up pretty nice. Doesn't really do too much crazy stuff. There's one thing I hate about this hole. It's not the hole itself, it's just how easy it is to make a mistake and end up OB. That drives me bananas. Alright, what's next? Oh, ace run. Do I go ace run? Yeah, I think I'm going to go ace run here. It's dangerous, but I'm hooked. I'm just hooked to it. That wind. Oh. It was a good lineup. The wind was just a little too much for it. And it stayed in play, so that's a double win. Alright, so since I stopped throwing the big shot down here, I like to go with more of a chip-up play, if you will. Fairway driver, just to make sure that I stay safe. I like my number 2 to be a much bigger shot, and you can't have that happen if you end up going OB on the first shot. So what I typically have been doing lately, I'm still working that out, but is I'll go, fairway driver, and then I'll go big skip rive, play it forehand. And because of the way the hillside is, it typically stays in play. It's not gonna this time. Nah, I should have given it more Anheuser. Alright, 61 meters is kind of my max distance with the accurate windbreak spike. But I think we can hit it. It's like a tiny bit uphill. Oh, I should have did a full pullback instead of like a 98%er. Alright, what do we got? Roper's got 1 stroke on us. I have 2 different lines. I have a forehand play and then I have a backhand flex line. I think I'm going to go with the forehand on this one. Just because if the backhand flex goes wrong, I can find myself out of bounds, and I don't want that to happen. Doggies doing doggy stuff. Hello, doggies. I hear you. They left. They're not coming in. My doggies are crazy. They're little yappers. Oh, I think maybe I should have went with a slightly bigger disc. But 31 meters isn't that big of a deal. Gotta just keep it down so I don't hit the band. Hey, we're still in this. Alright, so I go with a Vandal skip play here. I think it's a lot safer. It gets me to where I need to be as far as distance-wise. I just skip with a flip up. I skip right around the edge here. And if I clip the bush, it's short. It's a little shorter, but if I don't clip the bush, it typically will line me up by the edge back end line to the OB, but it doesn't normally go OB. So I dig it. I like that line so much. It's very safe. Oh, they are tempting me, man. They want me to run the ace. Swear, so dangerous. I really shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do it. Come on, wind. Get there. Yeah! Look, I only ran that because I was practicing that line a lot the last few days. Oh, of course it didn't go in. That was so close. Oh, man. Alright, so my big play is to just go flow or accurate windbreak sapphire. And the goal is to just not land in this little pocket over here, like inside it, just to hit the front of it like that. If you land inside it, you might have to do like a glitch through the rock throw to get it up there correctly. I like to do that. I like to clip off the front of it and push forward a little bit so that I can aim just below the basket. And this is going to flip up just a tiny bit. Oh, it flipped up more than I anticipated, but you get the idea there. And then I do a full pullback, and it works. It works quite a bit. Oh, man. Going into 9, and it's a par 3. Oh, this is a big par 3, though. I wonder how the field did. Wow, Mark 13 really parked it up there. I think even with this wind, it should be okay. The Old Saint has a reliable fade for an understable disc. It's a great disc. I really like it. It's unfortunate it got reworked to the extent of now we don't have the Old Saint. But I like the new Saint. I've been messing around with it. Oh no, I overputted because I wasn't thinking. Oh, that was an opportunity. Could have took solo second, but no. Man, oh, rough. Alright, it is what it is. Didn't play bad, didn't play great. Tied for second, lost on the LO. Totally forgot what I was saying. Anyway, wasn't important. Oh, yeah, I remember now. So, yeah, the new Saint, I threw it a couple times just to kind of get a good idea of what it was about, and it's not bad. If anything, I think the new Saint rework in the game actually represents the real Saint in real life. My buddy Connor was throwing the Saint for a little bit, and in the old Saint, the way that the flight numbers made it fly, that like turn to fade, it was accurate. It had some turn and it had some fade to it, but in real life, it was a much straighter turn and fade, and less like, you know, S-line flexy. So I typically just go extra glide, big skip, rive, put my top chevron right at that bush, and then just give it some hyzer. Really, as long as it's not excessive, it should bounce you right over by the barriers, pretty close. And then if you get close, I like to go mid-range, preferably I'll go with the core. And then not do a full back. I'll do like mostly, and then just kind of let it settle down. Whenever I throw the FD, there's a chance of it hitting the ground, and sliding into the OB. I'm not a fan of that, so I've since been just doing that. Yeah, it works out. I don't. This hole can be one of those holes. Anybody who's played it enough knows that. This hole can be one of those holes that too many mistakes and you just lost the entire round. So I feel like it's just important to not mess it up. Oh, I like this wind for the Simon line. If you watched my alternative lines, my favorite alternative lines video, then you'll know that this is one of my favorite Simon lines. It works good with a big headwind, because it pushes you back for the fade correctly. That time it didn't do as much. I probably should have given it more angle, given it more hyzer on there. And what happens is you land over by here, like where my bottom chevron is, and you're able to just put it in, and you can completely avoid the water. But if you do it wrong, then you find yourself in this type of situation. Not bad. Big wind. It is what it is. Take the par, move on. I see we got my buddy Pear from the community, from the players page. All right. Seeing a familiar name is always very cool. I enjoy that very much. Oh, I guess I'll take this quick moment to remind y'all that I have an event coming up that I have partnered up with Bear Bite Disc Golf. You really should come check it out. It's going to be an Ace Run event. It's going to be the end of the month. I can't wait to bring it out to everybody. It's going to give everybody an opportunity to get an in-game Bear Bite disc. And if you don't know, Bear Bite played the game like since it came out. Like, he's been playing it forever. And I think that's awesome to not only, you know, have an OG Valley player, but a phenomenal disc golfer in real life to be able to work with him on this project. So that's got me pretty pumped up, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. All right, don't mess this up. All right, high on the chains, but kind of got to go a little bit because of the raised basket. I'm not really a fan of changing my putt aim point. I know a lot of people say they don't trust the default aim, but when it comes to me throwing my spike, I'm very confident in how I throw. There are some things I need to fine tune, of course, because as y'all know, I'm not the greatest putter, but typically I just like the idea of not having to mess with the default aim. Come on, get over there for the ace. And just using my putter to change the way I throw. It's just something I really enjoy doing versus having to try to mess with the aim of my putt. I will change the aim of my putt from time to time, but typically I like to just use the default aim. And it works for me. Okay, big shot. So I have a couple different lines. If you have a light glide driver, I highly recommend the forehand line because it fades you over there by the basket nicely. Something like this. If you don't, and you want to go water skip, I recommend the backhand flex water skip, and it's the same aim point. You're just throwing it something more along the lines of this. But you got to be careful because you can hit the sails of that boat. With this wind, I'm going to go with the defender, and I'm going to go with the forehand play. Because that tailwind is really going to push me up. And then I want to fade. I wish I would have faded more later in the flight path. But kept it safe. I'm cool with it. Now, as long as I don't mess this up, we're good for the Albie. All right. I've seen some people hit the Albatross Ace. That's some skills. You need to hit that big skip just right off the docks. I've seen some people go off the docks. I've seen some people clear the water and hit the ground in. That's a tough one. I haven't hit it yet. So I learned this vague aim point from Dayback. Shout out to Dayback. Basically what I do is I take my middle chevron and I line it up with the point of the Mando sign there. And then, because I have the extra glide windbreak on here, if I had accurate, I wouldn't do this. I might aim slightly different, but because of this one, and then typically I would have an aim point like this, but because that wind is extra pushy, I'm going to dial it back. I think the wind is going to push me over more, get me real close. Oh. But yeah, that's my ace run there, but I kind of learned it from Dayback, so shout out to him. High on the chains. That could have chained out. I'm lucky that didn't chain out. I got to be careful. So hey, if you're sticking through the entire video with me, please don't forget that like button. That like button is big time. It helps YouTube the most. So I appreciate it. Thank you, y'all. This is a pretty heavy matchup here. Disc Golf Wizard is doing pretty good. See if I can hit this ace here. Claymore, middle chevron, rim of the basket, kind of at the chains. And And I believe it's a full pullback. It might be just less. It might be like 95%. And we want the sway to be on the up. I remember that. Get in there. Yeah! Woo! I don't care if it's easy. 2 aces in the same video. That's what's up. Let's keep going. Yeah! All right. All right, I like to go with a backhand, like full backhand flex. We're talking real flex. Roller, and then I wait for the sway to be up and to the right. That way I don't accidentally hit the fountain. And if it goes correctly, I should skip right over the picnic table. Or under. I'll take under. That's fine. Giving you the great chance. Now I'm no 100%er, but giving you the great little eagle look there. Yo, that ace was big time. Wow. Nice. Oh, chance for another one. I don't care if they're easy aces. I love hitting aces. And it gives me an opportunity to work on my mid-range throwing in from distance. So it's like a twofer. Again, I think it's like not quite full tilt. Come back. Oh, too far to the right. That's all right, though. Pair nailed it. Good job, Pair. Nice. All right. Big time. I will take the tie. Ace is big there. You know what it is that par is coming back to get me, isn't it? And Disc Golf Wizard, what a great round. Same thing. I mean, that whole round was really good. Minus Pair's, big fallout on 3 there, but he finished real solid. Look at that finish. That's dope. That's a good card. I don't care what anyone says. All right, so I got 3 first place, a tied for second, and a tied for first in total. But this is going to be match 5. Regardless of outcome, this is going to be my last round. Thank you, everybody, for watching the entire video. I appreciate it so much. If you've just now joined, hit that subscribe button. I do all different types of videos, and I give away all kinds of prizes, and I enjoy it so very much, and you guys don't want to miss out on any of that stuff. If you love disc golf, you definitely want to be here. Thank you so much, everyone. For the last round, we got Stymo. It's your turn and Spite. Oh, it's your turn. It's like double threatening because it's like threatening but not threatening. It's your turn is like, oh man, like it's my turn to lose. But then it's a ladybug. I like to go, oh, I messed it up. Do I even want to throw from here? Yeah. The question is, what throw? I'm thinking this. Forehand. Forehand. Just get through and over. Yeah. Alright, so if I would have got the tee off correctly, then you do find yourself skipped over with a good opportunity at the eagle, but it's far. It's far, and you got to do a lot of tree stuff. It's almost lucky, you know? At least for me. Go off the tree and in. Oh, that would have been sick. It's all good, though. Gonna have to just take that par. Have to deal with it. That first tree was a killer. Alright, so this ace, I don't think it's an ace line with this disc in particular. It's close. It can get in. But I'm going to try to just play it safe so I land behind the basket. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. I was worried if I did the straight pullback, it wouldn't be correct. And I bet you it should have been a straight pullback. Oh, shorted the putt. Double no. Now I got to put in work to get back. Look, they all hit the birdie. No! Oh. Not looking good for me. I hate ending on a bad note. We got to get this. I like to take my top chevron with the captain and aim just to the left of this first light pole right here. Boop. And then I'll do a straight pullback and kind of show a little bit of disc. I always find it's just enough, just showing a little bit of disc. Anything more, and you're definitely flying in OB. I still had faith that that was not going to end up in OB. All right, it's the way that the disc like hits, skips off the ground, goes over the sidewalk a little bit, but then comes back in play. And it gives a real nice look for the eagle. Instead, I'm going to go... You know, I think I might club up. Just for safety reasons. The old Saint may not have gotten all the way over. And that would have made me angry. So... I think playing this Saint there was the right way to go. Oh, we're talking 3 strokes and only 1 par 4 left. I'm going to need some real work here. You know, I keep seeing people aim over top. I've never done it. I feel like now is the time to try. Ooh, hey, not bad for a first time. I like that line. I'm going to have to try that some more. Oh, I don't want to go with the ace run with this wind. So... my normal ace run. My normal ace run is the captain. What? I have never been in here before. Oh, wow, okay. This is gonna take some trickery. How close was it? Hey, whatever, it got through. It's all that matters, it got through. Whew. I thought I was going to lose an extra stroke. And we cannot have that. Alright, I'm going to go with the captain. With that wind, I think it's going to be okay. Not if I hit the tree. It was not okay. Oh, man. Alright. Come on. No. Yes. You know, it was close. All I needed to do is not hit the mountain. And it would have been okay. But it hit the mountain. And now I gotta do something else stupid. Ugh. Oh well. Here we go. Yep, it was stupid. Now I'm gonna pay the price. Well, way to collapse on the last hole. Swear this is the story of my life. On the last round, I mean. At least I can show you that little gap that's there. Telling you. It seems silly, but it's there. You do hit a bunch of trees, but you don't go anywhere. It just kind of is what it is. That hurt. That hurt a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Now, there is just no hope. Even if I hit 3 aces. Which, that's not going to happen. But even if I did, it's just not going to work. Come back now. Come back now. You faded too late. It's a flip up play. I've been working on it. I like it. I just gotta get it tuned up. You know what I mean? But it's a nice little flip up. Because the old Saint fades has the reliable fade on the end, it works for a nice flip up. Alright. I have nothing I have nothing to lose, so I'm just gonna try to throw an ace. See what happens. Well, it didn't ace, but that was a nice little park job. I guess if I'm going to run the ace against the wind with a heavy fade disc, I'm going to have to aim much higher. Ooh, they're tempting. I don't think I can actually get all the way over with this wind specifically. Not unless I did like a good old-fashioned captain forehand, ride the wind. Ride the wind! Come on! You know, it wasn't a bad attempt. Headwind should have kept me okay. I tend to hit the band on that drop zone putt. I can't end on that. I cannot end on that. So you know what? I'm gonna do one more. I don't care. Let's get after it. I'm feeling spicy today. We got old Uncle Softy. Rematch with him from the other day. Gillian Ante. Let's go. For real, though, this is going to be the last round. So, we got Maple Hill Golds. We got some easy stuff on the end there. I think it was said Blueberry Thicket. I don't know. It was too fast. I wasn't paying attention. Let's go, Flo. I'm not trying for ace. I really just want a clean shot. Because I have made mistakes on this hole that I should not make. Okay, so I believe I saw this first line suggestion from Alf. And it was a captain play, I think. And it was something along the lines of, don't hit this tree on the left. And big skip yourself up and over here. And it gives you a line to get to the green. Pretty decent. Now, I know that sounds very simple, but the way Alf did it was really legit. So, I always give credit where credit is due as far as I'm concerned and how I've learned things. And Alf has been a huge contributor to how I've learned about this game. So, if you're looking for tips on how to get better, go check out the Disc Golf Valley Tips page on Facebook. It's 100% a great community, and you learn quite a bit. Hey, bouncing off the tree for the luck? I'll take it. The goal was to get to the green, and we did. Let's go. Yeah. I'm so glad I decided to play one more. Now I just don't gotta mess it up, and I'll be all right. I do not have a line for this hole. I've seen a ton of people do something like this. But every time I do it, I hit a tree. Try it anyway. Yeah, not exactly where I want to be. Yeah, not where I want to be at all. This is terrible. I wonder if I can get away with that hole there. Let's try. Yeah? Some scrambled eggs. Let's go. I cannot believe I got through the hole. It was almost great. It was almost great. Come on. That would have been cool. I don't know if this is going to have enough to get up high enough. I don't like any other of the discs I have for this shot, so go with that, because the FD1, dude, it's so great if you do not want, like, fade, like, if you're throwing downhill, or you don't want, like, a lot of fade on a shot, FD1 in the game, that's the way to go. At least it is for me. You know, I love the Marlin, and I'm all about it, but that FD1 flies nice. I don't like this wind for this shot, but I'm going to do it anyway. Maybe I'll get a little lucky. Yeah. See, the turn is good, but with that wind, it kind of kept it low. Hey, I'm doing my job. I'm not messing it up. Alright, for me, it's all day, every day, Sapphire, top chevron just to the left of the basket. And I like to go just over the line of Anheuser. Just a bit. Stops it from hitting any of the mouth of the cave or anything like that. And if you're on your way up the gauntlet of multiplayer and you've been hitting the mouth of this cave, don't throw a distance driver. It's just not worth it. Hey, with this wind, maybe the old flow could get in the basket. That would be cool. Drop, 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 drop. No! Oh my goodness, that was so close. Oh my goodness, that was so close. Aha. Very cool. I'm not even mad. That was cool. I've been working something out with this. I think it's the way to go. Not because it's an ace run, but because I often overshoot this thing all the time, and I have way too big of a comeback putt with the ace line I was running. So I would rather play a short heavy play and work out that ace line. So that's what I've been working on lately. Nothing special to see there. Oh, man. Come on. Let's get it. Nah. Nope. Not even close. Oh, I can't believe I hit the cage, yo. That was a great ace run on that hole. I love the fact that I was that close. That was awesome. Yeah, it knocked me out of solo first, but I don't care. That was awesome. I'm so tempted to run the other ace line. I've been practicing so many ace lines in so many of these courses that dangerous. If I land over there behind a tree, I'm totally cooked. It's directly behind the tree. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Alright, well, let's see if I can't blast this heavy putter through. Aw, hey, that was a good effort. It is what it is. At least that final round was exciting. I will take it. Hey, thank you so much, everybody, for watching the entire video. This is Master Darkpoi Gaming. I am Darkpoi, and hopefully, I'll see you in the future.